How to balance a full-time job while also being a boxer full-time. That's probably the biggest question that I get in my DMs and in my comments. So today I'm going to address how I did it and how you can also do it too. To where though you can get the best out of boxing and still be financially stable. Because if you're starting boxing, especially if you're starting boxing late, you are absolutely going to have a 9 to 5. But before we jump into that, it's your boy JYD signing in live from the Terrible Drawing Room. I appreciate everybody who has been liking and subscribing and commenting and hitting that notification bell. Thank y'all so much for all the support. We're just over 100 subscribers short for hitting our 7K goal. So thank y'all so much. This whole YouTube journey has been super dope. So thank y'all so much. But we are going to jump directly into the video now. This is also something that I have done for a while. I had a 9 to 5 job while also focusing on boxing full time. In the beginning of my career, I did not have to do that because, which was my beginning of my amateur career, I did not have to do that because for the first 2 years, I had enough money saved up to where as though I didn't have to work a 9 to 5 job. All I had to do was just focus on boxing. And then eventually a point in time came where I had to get a 9 to 5 job. So what you have to know and understand is it's going to come with a lot of adjustments and a lot of sacrifices and a lot of losses. A lot of people don't take into consideration the sacrifices that come with success. So what are you willing to give to go where you've never been before? That's the question that you have to ask yourself, because if you give what you've already been given, you're only going to go as far as you've come. The further you go, it costs you more. You have to give and give and give more. And that's not just financially, that's, family, friends, time, your social life, all of it. It's going to have to become sacrifices for you to get to where you want to go, where you've never been before. So when you absolutely get that job, which unless someone's sponsoring you super heavy or you got a manager that's breaking you off crazy, and then even when you do get your big break, you're going to have to give all that money back to your manager or promoter, whatever, whoever is funding your life. They're going to want that money back on the back end. So don't think anyone's funding your life for free. They've been paying your bills and your rent and all that other stuff, and you got a company car and all that. They've been doing that for like the past 2 years. Bro, you're going to have to give that money back. So then you're going to get a big fight. You're going to be like, oh yeah, I'm finally making $50, $60, $70,000. No, buddy, like a big chunk of that is about to come out and go right back to the person who has been funding your life. You need to understand that. So if you are not in a situation like that, you're going to absolutely have to have a 9 to 5 in order to fund yourself. You have a work schedule. You know what your work schedule is. So let's just say, for example, you work overnight. If you work overnight, I don't know, what do overnight shifts be like? Let's just say, I don't know, whatever your overnight work schedule is. I don't care. I haven't worked overnight, and when I did work overnight, my schedule was so different than a normal schedule. It doesn't make any sense in the world. But whatever your overnight schedule is, you get off of work, you need to go home. Sometimes you won't even be able to make it home if you really want it that much. You will just go to sleep in your car for a couple hours, wake up, eat breakfast, and go to the gym. So let's just say, I don't know, you work overnight, so your shift starts at 11. 11 to 7. Boom, that's an overnight schedule. All right, so you work 11 to 7. All right, the gym opens up at 10 o'clock in the morning. So what you can do is you can go ahead, you can work from 11 to 7, go to sleep in your car. Go to sleep in your car after work. Boom. Or if you live close to your house, if you live close enough within like a half an hour, 45 minutes from your job, hurry up, drive home, go right to sleep. Immediately go to sleep and set an alarm for about, 12 o'clock in the afternoon. 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Gyms are open at that time. You wake up, you walk right out the door. You eat your breakfast. I don't care if you got to eat your breakfast while you want to go. Eat your breakfast, walk out the door. Walk right out, get in the car, have all your shit together and ready. Boom. And then you go get your training in. After you go get your training in, you then go right back home. You eat, you rest and recover because you had to go to work that night. That is your day. You notice I didn't say, oh, go catch up with friends, go get a bite to eat, go out to lunch, go do this, go see that girl you wanted to see, go see that boy you wanted to see, go do this and go do that and go have fun and go to. You notice I didn't say any of that, right? I just said go to work, come home, Get a quick little nap, a quick little sleepy sleep real quick. You mean from 7 to like 12, go ahead, get you your rest, wake up, get right out the door, go to the gym, train, do what you got to do, and then go right back home and go to sleep again and rest and eat and recover, because you got to go right back to work at night. You notice I didn't say nothing extra, right? Because that's what it takes. That's what you have to do. If you work a morning shift, let's just say you work a 7 to 3. Cool. You work your 7 to 3. Most gyms stay open at a later time. They might close at like 8 or 9. So if you work a 7 to 3, I get it. It could be a little bit more difficult. So guess what you do? You get off of work, you go home, you go to sleep for about, I don't know, 2 hours, 3 hours, get your ass up and go to the gym and rock out in the gym until the gym closes. Go back home, go right back to sleep. You notice I'm not saying do anything extra. That's what it is. Your family and your friends are going to have to know. Either they're going to understand that, hey, he or she is working on bigger goals and bigger dreams for their lives, and they want more, and they'll have to absolutely do more to achieve those things. So we're going to have to get the short end of the stick. We're going to have to get the back end, unfortunately. So he or she is not going to be able to spend time with us anymore and all those things. And it's not nothing personal, but I see the vision, I understand, and I support. Either they're going to say that, or they're going to be like, man, he act like all he can do is go to the gym. She act like all she can do is go to the gym. She don't want to hang out no more. And if that is how their thought process is, perfect. You leave them right where they are. You leave them exactly where they are, because they are not good for your process. They're just not. I'm being honest with you. They're not. Oh, damn, so I'm supposed to cut off my friends and my family? No, you're not supposed to cut them off. But trust and believe me, they are going to cut you off if they feel like you're acting different. And you should be moving and acting different, because you're trying to get somewhere different. Not moving and acting different in the sense of I'm better than you or anything. Like, no, but I'm moving different because I don't have time to hang out on the block. I don't have time to go to the club. I don't got time to catch up with friends. I don't have time for that right now. I have to focus on my goals so I can change my life and everyone's lives around me. That's the end goal of it all. So if you are working a 9 to 5 job, this video is not going to be some long, drawn out, super detailed video of absolutely nothingness and repetitive. I'm not doing that. I'm going to give it to you straight. There is no magic cure, no magic scheduling, no magic anything. The thing about it is you don't want to stop kicking it with your friends. You still want to have a social life. You still want to do things that you used to be able to do before you dedicated your life to boxing. And when you dedicate your life to boxing, there are no mistresses. You cannot have a side chick with boxing. That's a metaphorical side chick I'm talking about. You can't be, I'm with boxing and I'm also with social life. I'm with boxing, but I'm also playing the block. I'm with boxing, but I also want to go out clubbing. I'm with boxing, and I want to hang out with my friends. I'm with boxing, and I also want to do... You can't do that. You can't do that. You have married her, and that is it. You've married this game. She demands your full attention. The only thing you can do outside of this is work your 9 to 5. But I'm tired, and I don't care about you being tired. I'm not telling you to do anything that I haven't done before. Anybody who knows me knows at my job, when I used to work for Trash Brother, I just recently stopped working for Trash Brother like 4 months ago, maybe. Anyone who sees this video and sees that I was at Church Butler knows I was going to Church Butler every day, going to my job, doing what I had to do, and then boom, go to sleep. It was times where I always sleep in my car after work. I got off too late. I can't make it home to go to sleep. I'm going to go to sleep in my car, wake up, drive from wherever job site I'm at, and then drive straight to the gym. Oh, well, it is what it is. I don't have time for anything else. I don't have time for that. I don't got time for that. I'm not telling y'all to do nothing that I have not done myself. If you're too tired, I don't know what to tell you. Success comes with being tired. But if you want to box full time and you're just starting off, or especially you're a late starter, you're going to have a job, bro. You're going to have a job. You better learn how to deal with being tired and functioning while you're tired. Because when the time comes where you no longer need that job, you're going to notice so much difference in yourself. You're going to be like, damn, now I can fully invest in the boxing. You're going to realize you thought you were going hard before in the gym, which you were, and you were getting maximum production, and everybody saw your growth and everything. When you don't need no job no more, oh my God, you're going to be like, dog, this whole time I thought I was giving maximum production. Bro, no, this is elite maximum production. You're going to jump you're going to scale ridiculously just because you can get better sleep and all those things. But you better learn how to deal under pressure, and you better learn how to deal while you tired. Because guess what? You're not too tired to go clubbing after work. You're not too tired to go chill with your friends after work. You're not too tired to go blow a L after work. You're not too tired to go see that girl after work, to see that boy after work to do. You can do all those things after work. But when it comes to the gym, for some reason, you too tired. No, you're not too tired. You make time for what you want to do. It's as simple as that. Your schedule needs to be work, gym, home, work, gym, home, work, gym, home. You're going to lose friends and family. So what? Be honest with you, so what? Go through all of the feelings and emotions of it. Yes, it sucks. Yes, it hurts. Yes, I've been there before. I'll cover it in another video. None of my family, none of my friends have ever made it to any of my fights ever, not once. Never. That's why I don't have any friends. All my friends are like literally boxing related. I don't have any of the friends I grew up with. Don't have them. None of my family besides my dad and like my uncle. None of my blood family has ever made it to any of my fights. Never. My one uncle always comes, which is my dad's brother, and my other uncle came to one. And outside of that, blood family, no. No, absolutely not. Friends that I grew up with, no, absolutely not. They see fit to live their lives how they live their lives, and I'm okay with it. I guess I changed up because I want better for myself. Don't care. I have other things to do and bigger fish to fry. You do have time to only go to home gym work. You do only have time to it, but you don't want to do it because you want to do other things. That's your business. So it's your boy JYD. Checking out live from the Terrible Joint Room. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Hit that notification button.